I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold in many ways. Instead of investing in gold as a hedge against inflation, a hedge against the onerous problems of any one country or the devaluation of your currency, whatever country you're in, let's be clear, Bitcoin is an international asset.
The CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, shares his prediction for Bitcoin and its significance for investors, as well as the much-anticipated Bitcoin ETF filings. He highlights the role of Bitcoin as a digital alternative to gold, serving as a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation. Fink emphasizes that Bitcoin is not tied to any specific currency, making it an international asset that investors need. He says BlackRock's recent engagement and commitment with regulators ensures the approval of Bitcoin-related ETF filings. Fink addresses the regulatory concerns and discusses navigating the crypto landscape and believes that BlackRock's track record speaks for itself, demonstrating the company's dedication to responsible and long-term investment strategies. Fink sees the digitization of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a force that can revolutionize finance and democratize investment by tokenizing assets and securities, including Bitcoin. He believes that the cost of investing can be significantly reduced, making it more accessible for a broader range of investors. Let's get right into the latest interview with Larry Fink, as he gives his prediction for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in 2023. Also, we have just partnered with our friends over at Jamie Tree Finance, who have just launched a daily 5-minute crypto newsletter. It's a fantastic analysis of on-chain crypto data and breakdowns, and the best part, it's absolutely free. So to give out as much value to you as possible, we're sending out a 5-minute daily newsletter which will cover expert predictions, breakdowns of on-chain crypto data, and any breaking news that you need to know, all in a nutshell. Click the first link in the description and enter your email to join over 5,000 others in becoming a better crypto investor right now. Don't forget to share your thoughts and comments down below, and leave a like if you enjoy the content we do here. Let's get right into the video.
We try to do what's right for the long-term investor, and I think we have a good track record working with our regulators and trying to making sure we're thinking about all the issues around any filing. And so we work really closely with our regulators, and we want to hear from the regulators what are their issues and how can we fix those issues around that. So we hope that, like in the past, we could be working with our regulators and get the filing approved. And so we'll see how that all plays out. Specifically on Bitcoin, as I've said in the past, we're a believer in digitization of products. You know, ETFs was a big revolution for the mutual fund industry, and it's really taking over the mutual fund industry. And we do believe that if we can create more tokenization of assets and securities, and that's what Bitcoin is, it could revolutionize again finance. And so we look at this as an opportunity to move one step further in terms of providing investors, fractions of shares, fractions of this, democratizing the cost of investing. Over the last 10 years, we've lowered the cost of iShares ETFs by 30%. So what we're trying to do is make it more accessible, more easy. The attempt in terms of what we're trying to do with crypto is make it more democratized with all of crypto and making it much cheaper for investors. Right now, the bid-ask spread for crypto is very expensive. It does erode a lot of the returns that you speak about because it costs a lot of money right now to transact Bitcoin, and it costs a lot of money to get out of that. And so we hope our regulators look at these filings as a way to democratize crypto, and we'll see in the future how that plays out. I was skeptical because the early users it was heavily used for, let's say, illicit activities. And I think as it became more accessible, and also I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold in many ways. Instead of investing in gold as a hedge against inflation, a hedge against the onerous problems of any one country or the devaluation of your currency, whatever country you're in, let's be clear, Bitcoin is an international asset. It's not based on any one currency. And so it can represent an asset that people can play as an alternative. I would call The foundation of BlackRock is about hope. You invest for retirement because you believe tomorrow is better than today. Well, no, I actually believe the underlying technology is fantastic because the blockchain will help you accelerate the processes of transactions. The blockchain will help you identify. I mean, let's be clear. If you have a pure blockchain and you have knowledge of who the buyers and sellers are, we don't need custodians anymore. Okay. We don't need, the whole process of finance. Some of the intermediaries are broken down. And so this is why we're all studying.
But we're not there.
We're not close to there. But it's an advancement of technology. Yeah, I mean, it's no different than the spirit around AI and what AI can do. We have 4,400 banks. We have more banks in the United States than any country in the world. We believe in local banks. So we have a strong foundational belief that local banks are good. But to have 4,400 maybe is too many. I believe interest rates are going to continue to go higher. I think the Federal Reserve is going to have to do minimum of 2, but maybe as much as 4 more tightening.
4 more rate, 25 basis points.
25 basis points, another 100 basis points. I actually believe inflation is stickier and more structural. And so I see a future of higher interest rates. Higher interest rates is going to create more stress in commercial real estate. Commercial real estate is the largest asset category of regional banks. And so there may be stresses.
That's a problem.
But the first 3 banks did not have stress on credit. They had stress on their mismatch of their assets and liabilities. Could we move towards more of a crisis towards credit? Absolutely. Is that systemic? Probably not. It's not. It doesn't have to be systemic.
It's not the big banks. I mean,
it's not the big banks. And more importantly, the economy is really strong now and getting stronger. It's not getting weaker. We have the 3 large stimulus packages that were enacted over the last year, the Infrastructure Act, the CHIPS Act, and the IRA. It's all just starting the J curve. This is going to, and it was $1 trillion over many years, though, but of stimulus. It's just entering the economy.
Some say it's been too much.
Yes, but it's entering the economy at the same time.
Where are we in the cycle of spending that? Do you know? Halfway, 3/4?
5%.
Whoa! That's it.
We're just starting, Charlie. This is just happening. And so think about how many jobs it takes to rebuild airports and freeways and ports. The job demand from these acts is going to be enormous. And so here we are talking about commercial real estate as it may be a problem, but the stimulus that we're going to see in the other parts of the economy is extraordinary. And owning companies that are involved in the rebuilding of our infrastructure, these are going to be good long-term hold.
Fink recognizes the current challenges associated with Bitcoin, such as the bid, ask, spread, and transaction costs. He hopes that regulators will view ETF filings as an opportunity to address these challenges and create a more affordable and democratized crypto market. Fink also highlights the potential of blockchain technology to streamline transaction processes and reduce the need for intermediaries in the financial ecosystem. His perspective on Bitcoin and BlackRock's involvement underscores the firm's belief in the digitization of assets and the transformative potential of cryptocurrencies. While regulatory considerations and challenges exist, BlackRock remains committed to providing investors with innovative investment opportunities and driving the adoption of digital assets within a regulated framework. What are your thoughts on Larry Fink's opinion regarding Bitcoin, and how will BlackRock's approval completely change the crypto landscape? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. We'll see you in the next video.